Hi everyone, I'm Evangeline right here at etrailer. Today I'm going to be talking about the Weigh Safe Hitch aluminum ball mount with the built-in scale. And we're going to talk about how this specific one, which has a 4-inch drop or a 5-inch rise and fits into 2.5-inch hitch receivers, and how this all fits on our 2016 GMC Sierra 2500. This is going to be a really good pairing because our Sierra has a 2.5-inch hitch receiver. So that shank design for it really helps take full advantage of that hitch capacity, especially since this has a 2 5/16 ball, which gives you an 18,500 pound weight capacity. And it also includes a 2-inch ball that gives you a 10,000 pound capacity. Now, we have the aluminum version here today, but this is also available in a black Cerakote, which will look like this. This is currently in the rise position, so we do have a 5-inch rise, and something I like to look at, especially with our truck, is going to be our clearance with our tailgate. So some of the more extreme rises go pretty high up. Here, there's so much space between the bottom of our tailgate and the top of our ball mount. Another thing to this is you can adjust this up and down for the rise and the drop that you may need. For example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our keys here. I took off the cover, and I'm going to just turn this so I can pull out the entire hitch pin. I like the hitch pin design just because then I'm not dealing with individual hitch pins. I'm then able to completely remove the base. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the lock. So this lock is key to like, so that way you don't need to carry around multiple keys, just one key for the whole system. Once that key's out, or that pin's out, I can then just take this out. This has 2 holes on it for different distances within our hitch receiver. So I'm going to push this all the way in till we get to the closest one right there. And then just put that hitch pin and that lock right back in. That's locked in place. Oh, right there. That clicks. And then we're going to put the base back on. And then I'm going to put this down into the drop position. So this does have that 4-inch drop, and if you're not sure how much drop you do need, well, we do have a diagram as well as instructions right here on our product page here at etrailer that will help you figure out the riser drop that will make the most sense for your coupler height. And the way this works is that once you pull up to your trailer and attached to it, you're then able to weigh the trailer, and that's going to be a good safety measure so you know exactly how much you're towing and you can make your adjustments before you even get out and onto the road. Now this is going to be our drop position, and some of the more extreme drops tended to be a bit too low, meaning if I was going to hit a speed bump or a pothole, I'd be concerned. On our Sierra, it looks really good. So taking some measurements real quick, measuring from bottom of the ball mount to the ground, that's going to be 14.5 inches. Compared to that to the inside corner of our hitch, that's 19.25 inches. So pretty good drop there. Nothing that I'd be worried about bottoming out with. It does add a little bit of length behind the truck. So if I measure to the bumper to the end of the ball mount, that's about 10.5 inches. And that's something to be mindful of, where some locations, states, and just areas, that's about 10 inches, say that you have to remove your ball mount when you're not using it, unless you have a special stow feature. The good news is, with your Weigh Safe ball mount, since it is made of aluminum, it's really lightweight. It's really easy to just remove out of your hitch. And also with just how everything is designed, if you needed to adjust your ball mount, you don't have to hold it by the hitch ball if you're the type of person that greases up their hitch ball and their coupler, you are able to make all your adjustments just holding onto the base. And if you needed to throw this into your truck cab or into your truck bed, this is something that's really easy to do. So it's a great combination of aluminum materials as well as stainless steel materials to really get the most strength without being too heavy. Now, if you were looking for other options, this is also available in a 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch drop. So those increasingly are larger for those more extreme applications. They're gonna have the same features and the same weight capacity, and they all have the same scale. Check out my full review right here at etrailer if you're curious of seeing all those things in action and comparing those different sizes with each other. But today, what we saw was the Weigh Safe Hitch aluminum ball mount with the built-in scale, available in aluminum or with a coat of black Cerakote. And you saw this here on our 2016 GMC Sierra 2500. I think it's a good fit for this truck, and hopefully this video helped you out with seeing if it's a good fit for yours. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed this journey.